What is Dental Year? Dental Year is the leading marketing app in dentistry. Created by marketers, this resourceful platform helps your dental practice in a variety of ways. Content inspiration, real-time marketing ideas, tips on ROI with your current methods, fresh resources, and lots more.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Buzz. I'm your host, Brad, and so stoked that you're joining us again on a dental marketing podcast. I first off like to mention cool brands or discovery in the marketing and tech space at the top of every show, and just wanted to talk about Restream. If any of you listening do a lot of live streaming on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is, if you go to restream.io, it's a cool platform that allows you to stream live up to 30 plus social platforms at once. And so that's really cool. If you are doing a lot of live broadcasts from your dental practice, you should check that out. So before we dive into today's topic, I want to talk about some marketing news. First off, according to entrepreneur.com, 66% of people would rather watch a short video about a product or service over reading something about it. And 68% of those people will watch a video in full if it's under a minute long. So basically, anytime you go over that 59-second mark on a video, you're losing viewers. So short and sweet is important to note. And obviously, video drives more engagement than any other form of content, especially on platforms like Instagram. So really focusing on short form, creative, and custom video is an excellent tool to drive more engagement, create conversion, and build your brand's presence. We've mentioned Waymark on this show before, but if you have a hard time crafting a lot of your own video content on a regular basis, Waymark is a really cool platform. We create a lot of content on there, and awesome company. On a related note, Social Media Today reports that Instagram recently announced that in an ongoing effort to improve their stories interaction, they're making a change to the way external links are shared. So swipe up links are going to be removed entirely and replaced by a new link sticker instead. Instagram claims that this new sticker option will make stories creation more streamlined and give creators more control. And perhaps most importantly, the new links will feature, they will allow for further engagement with your audience, since they will be able to leave quick reactions and replies on link stories. So that's a cool feature. Obviously, a lot of people listening are big into Instagram, so interesting to know that. All right, let's dive into today's topic. We're going to talk about why custom and creative social media content is the only way. I know you're going to probably be like, really? We get that, we know that, but we want to reiterate this because we see so much template-y, cookie-cutter posting. When I say cookie-cutter, it's like an image of a Scope bottle with like one or two sentences with no hashtags, no emojis, no customization, and it's if you took out a billboard or a TV spot or a local newspaper ad, you'd have some customization to it, right? Your color palette, your logo, your messaging, who you're speaking to, and your social media content's got to be the same way. So the most important reason is it gives your brand a consistent, authentic voice, right? Now, we've talked about this before, that building a clear brand for your dental practice is really important, right? And the branding needs to be present in your social media. There's got to be continuity across all platforms. And the only way this is going to happen is if you're going to put effort into creating your own content for social media. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some incredible agencies out there that post content. That's awesome. Just make sure it's creative and represents your city, right? If your practice is in Madison, Wisconsin, right? It could be just a basic oral health tip, fine, but use the hashtag with your city name and make it personalized, right? The last thing you want is for your patients to think you hired an agency. They kind of want you to be like, wow, your content's so creative and fun. It should be like your voice, your personality, right? Because if you're creating authentic, custom content, you are humanizing your brand and encouraging people to engage with your content, right? Really important. And first off, decide if you want to be playful, professional, friendly, or inspiring. Then work on building your content from there, right? Find your voice as a team, collectively. What's the vibe we want to put out? And then match the tone and language there so you support that voice when you're trying to give your brand more pop online, okay? It's basically, it's going to allow your audience to feel more connected to your office, which most importantly will drive more engagement and conversion. Just a shameless plug here. If you're wondering, what do we post? What do we order for lunch? What do we do? Dental Year, our app, gives you a daily idea on what content to come up with, along with weekly team exercises, ad of the month idea. I just saw our next ad of the month today. Looks awesome. So check that out. All right. The second reason why custom and creative social media content is the only way is because unique content makes people want to engage. When you post on social media, you are not just competing with your direct competitors, you're competing with the entire rest of the world for your potential patient's attention, right? You're in the same news feed or for your page as their favorite celebrities, their cousin, their hairdresser, etc., right? It can sometimes be a challenge to even get someone to stop scrolling and glance at your content, right? But just looking at your content isn't going to drive conversions. To do that, you've got to get your audience engaged. And if your content doesn't offer something new or thought-provoking or even funny, they won't stop to engage, right? But if you create something that will entice people to comment, you can start a conversation with them, right? If you can create something that prompts them to check your bio, you can link them to your dental website, right? Because the more they engage, the more conversion you are going to see. And the third reason why custom creative content is so important for social media on for dental practices is because social media algorithms favor original content with high engagement, right? There's a reason why engagement is so important in the world of social media. Organic reach has dropped on nearly every social media platform in recent years, but accounts with higher engagement are the least affected. Your audience is not going to engage with your content if it's recycled and stale, right? But if it elicits an emotional response, or if it includes a clear way for them to engage with it, be it through a poll or a call to action, you're going to get more traffic, more shares, better visibility, and ultimately higher conversion rates. Because in general, people love seeing and sharing uplifting interactions, right? Good stuff between brands and real people. Because even a simple act of answering a customer complaint or a patient's complaint on social media can increase customer advocacy by as much as 25%, right? Brands, dental practices are viewed more favorably if they're seen interacting with customers on social media, right? So that back and forth engagement will really boost your credibility and your overall reach. And lastly, it allows you to repurpose your own content, right? By creating something original, and valuable, it takes a lot of planning and effort. But once you do, it's yours. You can repurpose this content in any way, right? You get a great patient testimonial, 59 seconds for Instagram, boom. You could post that on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, optimize and upload it to your YouTube channel, share it on a blog, embed it on a website page, blast it out on an email newsletter, right? There are so many ways you could repurpose content once you craft your own unique content. So it's not just a one and done, right? Getting this content could really be valuable to share across all platforms, right? And while the effort to create this may be greater, you're going to get way more mileage out of your content if it's creative and original. So that's a recap on the creative, unique social media content. And I just want to reiterate, like we do for our clients, there's a way that you could delegate these postings to someone the right way and have an agency or someone on your team handle your marketing for you. But just make sure it's tailored and manicured for your specific practice, your location, your area. Because if it's not, it'll get literally muted out. All right, let's pivot into the marketing fun fact. And this is interesting stuff. According to Statista, there are currently 3.78 billion social media users, which equates to about 48% of the world population. Now, it may be easier to throw up an old graphic or post the same video every week, but those things aren't going to catch the attention of anyone, which we just talked about, because it's competing with billions of other creators who are posting things on a regular basis, right? There are a few avenues, right? Everyone that could reach almost half of the entire planet. So tapping into this huge opportunity for your dental practice's brand growth and visibility is huge. And just want to reiterate, once again, the best way to do that is to make sure you are posting unique, creative, custom content on a regular, I'd say daily basis, so you can drive engagement and also become a wizard of buzz. Thanks so much for tuning in. I also want to mention we recently launched another mobile app called Dental Times. This app, Dental Times, is available both on iOS and Android. We just launched it, so real excited to push it out there. Please send me any notes, ideas, requests for that app. We're super stoked about that. And I really want to thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Buzz Dental. And make sure to subscribe on Apple, Stitcher, Amazon, or wherever you listen to your podcast so that you can continue to grow your practice to an entirely new level of success. And if you enjoy Buzz Dental, please drop us a review and leave a rating. You could also visit me at buzz.dental, where you can submit a topic for the show, watch previous episodes, or get in touch with me directly. Thanks again, and have a wonderful day that's filled with smiles.
If you're looking for more reach, engagement, and conversion with your dental practice marketing, download the Dental Year app today.